What's on, guys? Munster. I'm just coming to let you know what's going in my day 28, so the beginning of week 5 reservoir. We'll do a little bit of talking about PK boosters because lots of people have different opinions about them. I'm just going to give you my opinion and how I use it, and I'm going to show you I'm going to show you something that's probably a little bit funny, but anyway, let's get on with these nutrients. So with what I've done is I've put 50 litres of water in my res, which has got a little pump in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Shit. It's got a little pump there. Just constantly stirs it up. This is at 580 ppms on a 500 scale, and it's pH at 6.0. So what I've done, 50 litres of water, 90 mils of A, Vitalink Hydromax Bloom A, 90 mils, let it circulate for 10 minutes. Then 90 mils of B, let it circulate for 10 minutes. After that, 35 mils of Plant Magic, CalMag, maybe 40 mils, 1 tablespoon of magnesium sulfate, Epsom salts, PK1314 in 50 litres. I have put 35 mils of this. Now we're going to talk about this in a minute, but 35 mils of this. Last week I put 1 mil for every 5 litres of water. This time we're putting more in, but I'm going to explain more about that in a minute. Can of Boost, 35 mils in the whole reservoir. Silicon, put 40 mils, but silicon goes in a jug with water first. You bring the pH down and then you pour it in. That brings you to about 570 in this reservoir with 0 ppm water at the beginning, which I'm going to use tonight. I've got to go back home and do some stuff before I come back and feed tonight, so I'm just going to let this res sit and circulate for a bit. Now, people ask a lot of questions about boosters, PK boosters especially. Now, the thing is, with these, the way I use them is so from day 21 to day 28 I will use this, and it says not to, but I ignore it. Because what I don't want at this point, after the plant's finished stretching, is I don't want so much of the high NPKs, and I don't want so much of the nitrogen in this. Now this has got 4.5. Let me show you. I'm using a phone, so unfortunately it's Pony. There you go. 4.5 on the nitrogen. It's a little bit high for me, so I drop a little bit of this and I add the high PK. It says PK1314, but it's not actually PK1314, it's 1011 on the PK. So I'll use that at 1 mil for every 5 litres. Day 21 to day 28. At day 28 I'll increase this to whatever I've just said. There's 50 mils of water in there. I've put 35 mils of that in, so it's almost 1 mil a litre. Not quite. It's about 1 mil for every 1.5 litres. Next week I'll probably use it again, but I'll drop it back to 1 mil every 5 litres. Now, a lot of people talk about PK boosters towards the end of growing. Does it help with the swelling and stuff? In my opinion, it does. Also, quickly, Boost, if you're using a product like this and you're not seeing vast improvement in your flower production and development within 24-48 hours, drop it. It's obviously not working with those plants. It doesn't mean don't use it again, but drop it. I use this and I notice a difference within 24 hours. It's absolutely amazing product, but it's fucking expensive. So towards the end of flower, instead of using that, I will use General Hydroponics Ripen. Now, I don't use this as per directions either. It's the NPK ratio on this is 0.65, I think. Where is it? I hate using a phone. It is 0.65, trust me. There you go. Now with this, I will use this week 7 to week 8. I will drop those and I will use, now this is where spanner goes in the works, because I'm using hydro. A lot of people go, oh my god, what's he talking about? From week